In this episode, we're going to continue our discussion on food label. What goes into your mouth is the most important determinant of how healthy you will be, as well as whether you are predisposed to developing any chronic illness. In the part 1 of this video, I talked about how you can understand food label, making the food you're buying to be as low as possible in saturated fat and trans fat, and also making sure that it's high in monosaturated and polysaturated fat. So what are the sources of good fat? The most important thing you're going to look for in any food that you're trying to eat, if you're trying not to pack a lot of cholesterol, is making sure that your protein has to be lean protein as low as possible. So you want to make sure that you eat things like fish. The fish head has a lot of omega-3 in it. You can also supplement by using omega-3 capsule. Also, you can derive your omega-3 from nuts. There are a lot of nuts that contain omega-3. And we also talked about making sure that you're buying food that is high in fiber. The other thing I talked about initially is making sure that your food is high in protein. Your chicken, your turkey, your salmon is high in protein. All the oily fish are also high in protein. So what are the examples of the oily fishes? Those are your mackerel, your herring, your tuna. For those of us that do not eat meat, you can also derive your protein from soy. And of course, make sure that you are checking with your primary care doctor, making sure that you're doing blood work and making sure you're not deficient in anything. I also talked about making sure the sugar, carbohydrate, and glucose content of the food that you're going to buy is very low. In some cases, it is not easy to get any carbohydrate that is actually low in sugar or starch. What we do now is you limit your portion. Instead of filling up with a mountain full of rice or fufu or beans, you take a scoop of it, and then fill the plate up with your protein and your vegetables. So long as you're trying to walk around these fine areas, trying to make sure that you are eating more vegetable, more protein, and less carb, and before you know it, you're going to start feeling lighter and the pants are dropping, and you're on the road to recovery. So folks, this is it. I'll see you next time. Remain blessed.